Hello everyone, Ash here, and tonight I want to talk about E3 2015. I want to talk about all three companies, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. Talk about what I think is going to happen at this year's E3, what I hope is going to happen with the press conferences, so on and so forth like that. So, let's get started with the Xbox One. What do I expect to see this year from Microsoft at their press conference? Well, first and foremost, Phil Spencer has done a really good job with last year's press conference for the Xbox One. He did a good job with that. So they had a good one last year. Not great, but good. This year, I think what we're going to see is one, we're definitely going to see them talk a lot about Halo 5 Guardians. That's going to be the big focus, is talking about Halo 5 Guardians. So they're going to talk about that. They're definitely going to be talking a lot about Crackdown 3. Those two games they're going to be talking about a lot. So definitely keep your eye out for those games right there. They're going to be talking about those. No question in my mind they're going to be talking about those games. Next up, they're definitely going to be probably updating the dashboard. Nothing too big. It's probably going to be a few tweaks here and there. But yeah, they're going to update the dashboard. I can already tell you right now that things probably going to get a bit of an update. It's nothing too severe. It's just going to be updated for new features. I don't know what's going to be, but they're going to do some new features and stuff like that. They're probably going to announce a little webcam for the Xbox One. Small, little tiny one, since they're scrapping the Kinect. I'm sorry, anyone who doesn't want to agree with me on that, but the Kinect's done. They're scrapping it. They're probably going to have a little camera. They're going to announce this new tiny camera that you can use for maybe Kinect games or something. I don't know. It'll be something like that. That'll be basic and simple. So they'll probably show something like that. One thing I do think we're going to see is a new Xbox One Slim. I think they're going to do a slimmer, sleeker Xbox One. So I do think we're going to see that as well. I'm just not sure they're going to announce a price cut. I think they might keep it at $350 right now because that's a good price, and we'll probably get a price cut next year to $300 for the Xbox One, but I don't think we'll see one this year. I do think we're going to see a slim Xbox One. It might hold a terabyte of memory, but I don't know. Who knows if that's going to happen, but yeah, we're definitely going to see a slimmer Xbox One. I have a feeling we're going to see that. We're also probably going to see a new. Probably going to see a new Gears of War game. I have a feeling they're going to show us a brand new Gears of War game. If not a new Gears of War game, they're going to announce the Gears of War Marcus Phoenix collection at E3 this year. I think they'll announce that, where you get all three of the original Gears games updated to 1080p, 60 frames per second. Maybe they'll add a first-person mode to it. I mean, it worked really well for GTA 5, so I wouldn't be too surprised if Microsoft decides to do it with Gears. Won't be too surprised if they decide to try it with Gears, but you never know. So that's a few things I do expect to see. I think they're going to either have a new Gears of War game, or they're going to have a Marcus Phoenix collection coming out. So those are things to keep your eye on. We may hear a patch where you can play Xbox 360 games on your Xbox One. I think that's something we could hear about finally. I mean, it's a stretch though. Not 100% sure if we're going to, but that's something I could see them announcing, is that we're finally doing a patch that you can play Xbox 360 games on your Xbox One. Because I think that'd be really smart if they did that. Where you can finally play 360 games on the One. I think that'd be a really smart move, because then people could keep their old 360 games, get rid of their Xbox 360, buy an Xbox One, and upgrade, and still have their 360 games to play anytime they want. So I don't know if we're going to see that, but I think it'd be a good move for Microsoft to do. Then again, maybe the hardware can't do that type of stuff. I don't know. It's always kind of complicated with this shit, but that's a few things I think we're going to see. I do think we're going to see, actually, this is something I'm hoping. I'm not sure if we're going to get this or not, but this is kind of what I'm hoping. I'm hoping we get an Alan Wake 2. I think an Alan Wake 2 would be an awesome game if we got that, because I loved the first Alan Wake. That was my favorite Xbox 360 game, was Alan Wake, so I wouldn't mind if they announced an Alan Wake 2 for the Xbox One. So that's kind of what I think is going to happen for Xbox this year. I don't think there's going to be any major announcements. This is going to be a more safer E3 for Microsoft. A few tweaks here and there, a couple new games. I don't think anything major. The only thing I think they're going to announce that I wouldn't call major, but they're definitely going to do, is the Xbox One Slim. I do think that's going to happen this year's E3. But anyways, that's it for Xbox. And if you guys have any comments on what you think they'll do with the Xbox One, let me know. Up next, PlayStation.